And there's the very narrow stairway that comes down into the main part of the basement.
Well, we're back at the little fixer-upper. We got a little slow start. Well, we were up early and then...
We got a bad start.
Bad start, not a slow start. Well, yeah, maybe a slow start, bad start.
I was up early.
Yeah.
I somehow, on the way out of that other house, closed the door on my foot. And it doesn't hurt right now, but it probably will later.
She didn't have her steel-toed mucklucks on. And then we had car seats in the van, which was slash truck. Grabbed the car seat out, closed the door, and I was walking along and looked nice and smooth there. And
explain, you're going to take them out of the van and put in the car.
And next thing you know, oh, there's the ground. Oh,
I was
so
on the other
we're a little bit sore just to start out.
I was on the other side of the van and I heard something.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Are you all right?
Just the old guy on the floor, that's all. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine.
Anyway, we're here.
We're here.
And we're waiting for delivery.
Yeah, our lumberyard in town is closed because they had a problem or something. So and it's a company that's in Brandon as well, which is 30 miles away.
South End Lumber.
So they were delivering this morning. I put the order in, they give me a quote. I said phone first thing in the morning, and so they said they should be here 10ish, which is we're close to 10 now.
We'll see.
So
not that we're ready for anything anyways, but it'll be here.
Yeah, it'll be here. I have a new blade on my saw, so it should be that much quicker.
And it was cold this morning, so that's why I'm wearing the coffee locks.
It was chilly. On floor joist here, I went and grabbed the tape measure. Well, not 16-inch centers, not 2-foot-on centers, but 29 inches.
On one of them.
Of them. The other ones are 2 foot, but yeah, it should be more.
We'll show it later.
We'll go on 16-inch centers, and we'll beef it up. So, let's get at this.
Okay. Coffee time though.
It's always coffee.
And there is our delivery of our floor. We have a gun show on at the hall just down the street, so I've been guarding the parking spot just so he could get in here, but it's a busy, busy day. Bit of a workout?
A workout, all right. It's bad enough I was hurting because I fell. Then our lumber delivery come. 20 bags of ready crete. And
2 by what?
2 by 10 by 12s and
3/4 inch plywood.
3/4 inch tongue and groove plywood and a couple sheets of OSB just in case for something. And
well, we're gonna have to board up a door probably. So
$22 a sheet for the OSB, and it's just in case.
Well, you just enjoy your coffee, and then we'll get back to work.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do that again.
Oh, I don't know. Did you cut all the way along here?
Pretty much.
Oh, you did. Okay, there's the other flooring. The flooring on top and flooring underneath. Now I gotta sweep the floor and see what it looks like.
Yeah, and then I'll, of course you gotta sweep.
Well, I want to see the.
Yeah.
I want to see the pattern of the flooring. Because it's different from over there.
Over there, yeah.
So This is on top of that. So this is on top of that. And then there was another color on top of the other layer. And then there's this. So that's 4 layers. 4 layers of linoleum. And I don't know how many layers of actual floor.
Yep.
Here, let me have a look. So under that is that color. Then this is the top one, but there was another one that I guess we'll come to it again when we take some more up.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's a nice find.
You know, when that's just underneath here, they could all come up inside into the house. So, yeah.
Well, hopefully it's long, they're long gone.
Well.
Hey, I found some newspaper. This might have a date. It's underneath the flooring. Oh, come on. I will look. I will find a date.
Okay.
So, I think we have made a discovery. You can tell there's paint there. So, and there was new lumber. And, well, relatively new wood here.
A lot newer than this house.
Yeah, so what we're thinking is there was either this is where the original stairway went down to the basement, or maybe it was just a trap door. Either way, I think
or
this is the original way to the basement. We knew the other one was added on at some time, so
yeah, and it's bigger joists in there.
and it does make sense. So that's interesting, the things we find. Yeah. But this is also quite a bit deeper here. So it did go down to the basement. And there is a way to get to it from the basement that we'll have to show sometime. And then over here under the sink, there's hardly any space at all.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go. A discovery. So I just want to jump in here and explain that once we opened up that part of the floor there and we found the access for the original access down to the basement, then we kind of had to shift gears because we realized we needed to go downstairs and do some work. So what they had done over 100 years ago was when they just kind of carved the stairway into the dirt, and they used boards like the siding on the wall, and they built walls, and those walls were holding up the dirt from the crawl space from coming in. And they must have done it pretty good because they lasted over 100 years. Oh, speaking of, we know how long because I said earlier I found some paper, a newspaper, and I kept hunting until I found one with a date, and the date was November 1908 was the date on the paper. So this house is way older than what we thought, way older than what we were told. We were told maybe 1920s, 1930s, definitely older than that. So anyway, we took all of those boards out and then shoveled dirt up into the stairway. So I wanted to say that because the next clip that you're going to see is the stairway from the basement, but it's kind of full of dirt, so it's hard to tell what it is. So I should have shown this before shoveling some dirt up here, but we showed that you can see that the old stairway where it used to come down, and there's actually linoleum on this little landing, and then there was a very narrow set of stairs that I've actually started throwing dirt in because we want to level out the dirt in the crawl space. But there's the old linoleum. And there's the very narrow stairway that comes down into the main part of the basement. There used to be a door here leading into the main part of the basement. So we decided to make use of that door and use it for concrete forms. The OSB is going to be against the dirt. And we have lots more of that wood that they had put walls down here to hold dirt, but of course it didn't hold the dirt. We're going to use all of those walls we've torn out that were supposed to hold back that dirt wall, and we're going to use them for concrete forms. Kind of hard to get a good video down here, but I figured I'd show you what we're doing. I don't know if that shows, but he's got rebar drilled into the concrete floor. Can't see the ones that are behind there, but he's got them all along there. Put longer ones running horizontally.
Well, put a few hours in here. No, that's enough. We got one set of forms built for a retaining wall. So tomorrow I'm going to set up a riggy jig ramp for sliding the cement bags down, and then we'll start mixing and we'll pour some cement. Yeehaw. So, hope you enjoyed this. Watching this old guy.
Not that I really didn't get much. It's hard to video.
It is.
Down there.
Just a small little corner.
And it's kind of dingy. Yeah. And what I was thinking is, once we get all that dirt in the crawl space leveled out, is if you ever have to go in and work on plumbing and
it'll be nice
stuff,
and we'll have it.
Or if our plumber needs to go in and do it.
Or a plumber, yeah.
Yeah. It will be much better. And the whole basement is just going to be so much, well, not as dusty, because right now there's just that dirt always there.
I want to check with my buddy Ty at Locker Plumbing, see whether he'll come out and run all PEX lines and put some shutoffs in and stuff.
We have some duct work that needs to be moved. Yeah.
Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now. Precise measure.
Hang on, I can't see your face there. There we go. Got all the bags down, and now starting to mix.
Just me carrying them, putting them on a slide there and back. That's 20 bags down here to do this wall. And only took an hour. Three breaks in there. Should have got one of those cement things for mixing cement.
A cement mixer.
Well, a cement mixer.
Oh, you mean like a mixer, like your mud mixer?
No.
No?
Well, that might work in here too, you know. No, I was thinking of it's about this wide, about that long. You just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it's a good thing I vacuumed the basement last week.
That's a good thing.
All that back there. There we go.
That's what 20 bags of Ready-Crete will do.
A little bit wider in the middle, which is
2x4 in there,
fine.
but we're
well, that's okay that it's wider, because that's
6.5 there, so
more strength. I can't really get in very well. There it is.
It was perfect here. I had the cement right up to the top when I put the last bag, and then this went out like
your
that.
brace disconnected here.
Yeah, it didn't blow out. I've had that happen before we've lost form.
Oh, this is not the best video, but it's the best I can get.
It'll be fine.
And so, at least you could put the dirt that was up there is now down in the hole.
Just noticed you're dirty on your head too.
Well, I was down there working.
She took my shirt, shook it outside, come back in, and it's still pretty dirty, except for where it was tucked in.
It's not as bad as your pants.
No, we'll be definitely getting changed. So
new set of work clothes.
Yeah. I don't know. We got lots done, but not far enough. Well, I guess we did get lots done.
You got a lot done. 20 bags of...
20 bags of that ready-crete.
Well, first you had to get it to the basement.
Yeah, with my handy-dandy slide.
And then you had to mix it.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fun.
And then you had to shovel dirt to keep your forms from bulging too much.
I had it just perfect right to the top.
And then it started bulging? Is that what
And
happened?
then the one side opposite to me started to let go and move away. So I dropped it another 3 inches, and so I quickly shoveled some dirt in there.
It's still about 30 inches high though.
Yeah, still high enough. It's good enough. Once it's cured, then I'll build a little wall on top of there.
Just to close in the crawl space.
Yeah,
but it's a short, bit of a short day because it was just not anything we can do until the concrete cures a little bit.
It feels like a long day.
Yeah, but hours-wise, it's not as long as you usually do.
We had to pick stuff up in Glenboro at the lumberyard because the lumberyard's closed here. Yeah, and then hopefully they're open one day soon. So
and you know what? Your long weekend is over.
Yeah.
It's back to work.
Back to work. Back to get a rest. And I washed my hands.
Let's see. Let me see.
You wouldn't really notice.
They're kind of stained.
The cement kind of stained them. So nice long hot shower.
We haven't been doing very good at intro and outro. I mean, going from one day to another. This is like day 3, I guess. Yeah. I don't even know. I guess it depends on what you start with.
Yeah.
And I just hold this with my hand, so I'm bobbing up and down. And yeah. I think it's time for some food.
Yes. I had some peanuts, but my toast from this morning is long gone. So anyway,
it must be after 4.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. This is what you do when you don't have a truck. You make do.
It's a beautiful view back there, though. Aside from, the plywood holding the back end of the van open. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this is the view going forward. We are between Glenboro and Carberry. And yes, it's very loud. And the van's squeaking too.
It's tired.
Poor old van. We're just calling it our truck now. Isn't that pretty though? One of these days we'll get back to touring around and show you the countryside again.
And there we had a bump. We had to stop, and she had to get out and close the tailgate.
Well, we made it to Carberry with just once having to stop to close the tailgate, but this is what we came to. Unfortunately, living by the community hall means your parking spot gets filled frequently.
Yep.
So we've unloaded everything but the concrete. That will wait, and hopefully...
And move the truck.
Yeah, hopefully they'll come and move their truck. We took their license plate down to the hall, and hopefully somebody will find them.
Well, we're back at the little fixer-upper, and I built this all without you.
We've done a lot without them.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
Yeah.
Let's just look down here first, okay?
Okay.
We'll start from the beginning here. We were working on that.
The cement.
That wall looks much nicer than this one.
Yeah, well. They get better. Every one you do, it gets a little better.
Well,
Careful, don't fall. And gonna put a beam in here to hold this up while we're...
And a telepost over there. And a telepost over here.
And then we have pressure treated plywood here, but the dirt level's only in around here, or will be.
Yeah.
But I had to do something because the wall that they built was falling in.
Yeah, so we now have a nicely divided.
Underneath this piece, it was just a crawl space under there.
Yeah.
So this.
Now we have a division between our crawl space and our basement, so we don't have to worry about the dirt from the crawl space.
Solid.
Yes,
So.
it will be just wonderful. And that's the stairs to go up. As you can see, we have a little bit of work to do under the stairs to keep the dirt from going in there. But
apart from that,
this has been a big job, and thankfully Jerry and Ashley came to visit again. Every time they come to visit, we put them to work.
And Danny helped a little bit too. So so
we figured we better catch you up because we just have not been filming.
I'm hurting, so
we just needed to get this done.
Yeah, I just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible.
And I wasn't down here. I wasn't down in the pit of despair to video.
So I was doing 90% of this, and Jerry come and helped for the last 10.
Yeah, he did, and it was good because it was kind of an awkward space to get in
behind the wall in a little tiny spot.
You're filthy.
I am filthy.
Yep, time to wash that mustache.
Dusty old man.
So that's probably the end of this. Finally, this is a hodgepodge video. I have no idea what we filmed and what we haven't filmed. I'm just glad to have this part over and move on.
Move on, yeah. Until the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Oh wow, I better back up for this.
Everybody likes my dancing.
So you think?
Maybe they're just humoring me.
Bye.